Hello, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Eggs Benny, and today is 20 Sides of Failure playing Curse of Strahd. I am the person reading from a book and hoping to not fuck up. And here are all my beautiful players. Starting with the bottom right, we have our Elven Sorcerer.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Mythical, and I play the Shadow Sorcerer, Saya Sombra, and I'm here. That's it.
We're here. We're maybe queer. We're doing great. But going along with our group today, we also have our Human Artificer.
Hello, I'm Dusky Bee. I am playing Jack with his left-hand Mechanical Man King. So the Amber Temple sounds like an interesting place.
Somewhere to potentially go on holiday. Who knows? And speaking of going on holiday, this character definitely needs one. We are looking at our Aasimar Paladin.
Oh, hello. Yes, Aurora would love a holiday. Yeah, I'm curious. Let's see the Amber Temple. I am Nurin, and I'll be doing Aurora Rose as soon as I get my head on straight.
Seems to be a lot of mention of this temple, potentially a holy site. And who is more holy than our barbarian cleric?
Hi everyone, I'm English Ray. I play the human Baba Cleric Amira Cole. We still gotta go through Argynvostholt, guys.
No, that is very true. We have an entire castle to explore. And as the title suggests, it's a good idea to look at every nook and cranny. Someone that's wanting to get themselves dug into the business is our Furbolg Druid.
Hello everybody, it is your friendly neighborhood Ness here, and I play the Furbolg Druid, Sandra Elwood, who is still kind of pretty shaken up from last time, but he's putting on a smile and a thumbs up, and he's got a can-do attitude.
And then, speaking of a sunshine ray of positivity, we have our human rogue.
Buddy, I play Serenity. My name's Sorrow. Save the best for last, as we all bloody know. But wait, hold on, that's more Azazel. Sorry. Yeah, but White Castle, who are we? We have a wedding to go to. I have no idea what the rest of you are talking about.
Oh, priorities. It's a beautiful time. So, you were all tipped off to the potential of information and history of Barovia if you headed to the castle of Argynvost. You spent a good little bit of time now going on the different floors, figuring out what's what, who's who, who's moved in, and potentially who has been here the entire time. You found a group of revenants headed by the revenant Sir Griffin, who told you quite a bit about the history of Argynvostholt and the potential that these halls may have for you adventurers. He told us all of dragons and oaths and pacts, things that once made are very hard to break. He essentially encouraged you to explore, do as you like, but to be warned that there are things in this castle that would very happily want you dead. And it's there that we pick up. You had left the elven scout Savid in the wine barrel room. And now it's up to you what you do. Do you explore the rest of the ground floor? Do you go back up to the first floor and look at the rooms that you'd left there? It's up to you where you go now.
I definitely think it's probably best that we just, if we do stay in Argynvostholt, that we start from ground floor and go up. Because we're already here. Like, there's no point in backtracking just to come back down here at some point.
Are we on the second floor?
You are on the ground floor right now.
Oh, my bad.
That is if we're staying. If we're leaving, then, like, great. Cool beans. Let's get the fuck out of here. But we need a plan of action.
Godfrey did say something about potentially not exploring the third floor all too much if we didn't want fights.
I second that, because I think the giant spiders were good enough for me.
Isn't that where the loot probably is? And all the secrets? Sorry, popsicle in my throat.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Yep. I set that up, and I'm surprised it took so long for people to tag on. But, sorry. Most of the time, whenever there's, like, creepy crawlies and things, typically means there's better loot and or more secrets in those areas, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I was just saying so that we remembered. I was just putting it out there.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Sorry. I assumed. I made an ass. I didn't also. We didn't have the talk. Well, I didn't have the talking. I'm sorry. Here, do you want the talking stick? She pulls up the talking stick.
You're fine.
Okay, cool. Honestly, I would say well, all right. I'm just gonna shut up now.
Everyone should be able to talk freely. You can speak your mind however you want. But my opinion still stands. I think we should cover all of our bases first before we go up the floors if we are staying here.
I can agree with that. Let's clear out the base floor and work our way up, because we've already done it once, falling through the floor. So just make sure if we do that again, we're not falling ourselves into a worse situation.
Should we try to cover more ground?
As in, like, split up?
Worst time. Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I was sure I had a little piece that was melting. Yeah, 3 and 3. One hall. We split the hallways with 3 and 3. If something happens in one person's hallway, we're not too far apart.
But there's 7 of us.
Okay, 3 and 4. I can't never say I was good at math. But it's an idea. The silence is killing me right now.
Technically, it's 8 with King.
Well,
Okay, I'm bad at math. Thank you. Again, the silence is not helpful. It was an idea.
Wherever I'm going, King has to come with as well.
Okay, was trying to separate you.
I like it. I think it's a good idea.
Thank you.
I want to stick with Aurora.
As long as we're not too far apart, I think we should be fine. I just, last time we kind of split apart, it ended really, really badly. So,
Yeah, Zazel told me about it.
I'm just a little nervous about that. But if we're not going too far, I think that should be fine.
We're sticking to the same hallways.
If we get into trouble, just call that as well.
Do we need a code word? Do we need to throw a talking stick? Do we each need a talking stick?
Talking stick. Just if something looks like it's gonna bite you, just
Talking stick.
yell something's gonna bite you.
Okay. What if it's gonna lick me?
If it has intention to harm you, yeah, like it's gonna bite you.
Oh, even if it's not a bite.
Even if it's not a bite.
Okay. Okay.
I promise to keep my teeth to myself.
Wait, what? You're gonna hurt me?
No, but if wild shape, grr, just in case. I wanted to,
Why would you
I
grab
scared
me?
you last time, and I still kind of feel bad about that. So I promise that I'm not going to bite you.
It's fine. Don't worry. Don't growl at me now.
Duly noted.
Okay. I like to go left.
Alright, we'll have Aurora, Saya. Like you want me to go onward? I'm gonna take Sonder, Serenity. And choice is yours. Which group you want to go with? It's towards Esmeralda.
Sorry, what were those groups?
You are quite quiet right now, dude.
Sorry.
Speak up, sir. Speak up.
Saya, Amira, and Aurora was having as one group. I was gonna have Sonder, Serenity, and myself. And then I was saying Esmeralda can choose whichever group she wants to go along with.
I don't foresee a problem, technically.
That is.
Aurora and I can't heal Saya. If anything were to happen.
Can anybody?
I
Sonder,
can. I have a way of healing myself now.
Oh, okay, great. That's good to know.
I do technically still have Goodberry prepared, so if you need anything.
Okay. Break on 3?
What are we breaking?
3. She just starts walking to the left hallway.
Oh, okay. Be safe. Love you all. Goodbye.
You're in my group.
I was talking to the,
Oh, I'm
bye.
sorry.
Okay.
It's black now. It's so dark.
So, you are right now in the foyer of the ground floor.
I'm assuming you're grabbing me and pulling me in. That
Yeah.
is.
There's
I
Sonder,
said.
and then
Where the fuck is the
there's
hallway left?
King. Well, that's the thing. I don't know what you were talking about with like a left hallway.
Well, I went left, so how can I go left?
For some reason, Sonder does not want to come on the map. If one of the other DMs can very quickly
Yep. Give me a minute,
grab
I'll
and
log in.
drag, and then while I grab Esmeralda.
Thank you.
Uno momento, por favor.
He's just a little scared. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
So, for reference for the players, I've put up a little guide map for them that the stream can't see, but it's more reference for them. So the room that you found Savid in is this room here. As I
It's under your
gesture with the
shoulder.
measuring tool.
Token. Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
So you found him in this room. And then
Okay.
you came back into like the main foyer bit to be there like, okay, yeah, like
What's
this
this
is
way?
like that back there is the dining room.
Have we been there?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
So the places
it?
that you haven't gone are these rooms here and this room here.
Okay, I said left, so that's left.
Okay.
Could you guys take like 2 steps back? I like to go in by myself first just to check things out.
Oh, right. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm just I work better by myself. Kind of. TM, may I check the door for traps?
Of course, investigation check.
Investigation. Ew. 7.
With a 7, as far as you are aware, there are no traps.
Is it locked?
It's not locked.
Okay, I would like to stealth and then just quietly open the door. Do you want me to do sleight of hand or both or what?
No, so that's just a stealth.
Okay. That's better. That's a 30.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so silent as the grave, Serenity opens the door, heads on in.
I can't go in.
Oh, why not? I made it the door.
It's not the door. There's no door symbol.
I made it
Is
door.
this? Did you make it a secret door?
No. So there we go.
You show it.
Door.
Ah, the door is there now. Boom. I stealthed in. But please, that's too many accents, wrong languages.
So, what you see is, as I very quickly get up the description, 'tis a room.
No.
Yeah.
Dear God.
You have
There's
found
more.
what looks to be a den.
Dear God.
It's wood panelled on every wall, and it's been ransacked. Its furnishings completely tossed about. There's no bit of, I guess, furniture
another
is
door.
the best way of putting it. None of it is in one piece. It's been completely tossed about. The only thing here that is in one piece and untouched is the fireplace. Standing upright against the north wall is a sarcophagus made of black wood with a queen's effigy carved into its lid.
I'm retarded. What is that word?
Sarcophagus.
Oh no, the other one. Well, something that was like a
Effigy.
description word. Yeah.
Basically sideways on picture. Like if you think of your coins, you have the president's effigy on the other side.
Thank you. I'm just going to bring one of my hands out and just kind of give the finger motion of y'all can come in. I am going to go to the fireplace first.
Okay. So whoever is in Serenity's group, feel free to start heading into the room. For everyone else, where are you going?
I guess we'll go the opposite way over here.
Okay. And then in that case then Esmeralda would come with you guys as well.
Damn it.
Can I check the door for traps?
Of course, investigation check.
I think that's 22. Yep.
Okay, as far as you are aware, there are no traps here.
Cool. I open the door and I step inside.
What you find is a ballroom.
Okay.
There are essentially massive fireplaces. This idea of a... what's it called? What is it called? I've lost the word. Essentially, the floor is the only thing that remains of this grand ballroom. The walls have completely fallen in on one side, and you can actually see off to the far end of the room where the spiderwebs had been. So you very quickly get the impression that this is where the spiders were before they crawled up to you.
Wonderful. Okay.
Leaving you there for just a second. Serenity, you're going right up to the fireplace.
I don't like the way you said that.
Do-do-do.
Just right up there. Just
As you-
Nope, I can't say that live.
As you peer down into the grate, there isn't anything there initially. It is just a dead fire. But as you get closer, the fire erupts into life and assumes a draconic form. It hisses, crackles, and unfurls its smoky wings. I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Lovely.
It saw me with a 30?
It's not about seeing, it's about presence.
Valid. Okay. I was like, wow, this thing's terrifying if it had that. She's already.
Is that just for their group or ours?
I'm assuming it's for both groups, because I'm assuming someone's gonna yell out and say, hello, things are happening.
How did I get an 8?
Okay.
Damn. I like how they're like, hey, the third floor is the dangerous one, immediately runs into something the first floor.
Hey, whether you heed the warning is completely up to you. Okay. The only person that hasn't rolled initiative is Esmeralda, so I will do that now.
Dang, Ray with the nat 20. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just burning the good rolls now.
Yeah,
Hey.
don't need them.
Now's apparently the time. Okay, so I will insert a little token, I think. Just to be there, like, this is the dragon and the thing you can see. Okay. Technically, a mirror. Nothing has happened as far as you're aware.
My passive perception is a 19. Does that do anything for me?
No, because right now you've come into the ballroom and they've shut the door behind them, as far as I'm aware. Or at the very least, King and Jack are blocking the view. Can you see King? No, from your direction you can't see the door. So as far as you're aware, nothing's happening.
Okay, cool.
So, I will describe the ballroom for you quite happily. Rubble is strewn throughout much of this vast chamber, caused by the partial collapse of the rooms above it. On the pink marble floor, fallen chandeliers lie amid broken chairs and other furnishings. Thick webs stretch from wall to wall, and you can see the corpses of the giant spiders that you kicked off the level above. This area towards the bottom, heading towards the south, is completely open. Like, this wall is gone, and you can walk out onto the grounds if you should want. We're technically still in combat, but you can do what you like.
I would walk up to this fireplace and I want to roll to see if anything looks weird, because that's what she'd do. She doesn't know that there's shit happening.
Yeah. Roll an investigation.
21?
These fireplaces are long dead. It's been a very long time since anyone has lit a fire in them. They're dirty, but it's more from dust and debris than any use.
Is there, like, I can't see any secret things or anything?
Not that you can tell.
Okay. This one doesn't seem to have anything. You could try the other if you want.
Okay, then you've technically only use 5 feet of your movement, so if you want to keep going.
Yeah. 40 feet would get me to here.
And then with a full investigation action, bonus action to do free speech. Yeah,
Nothing
that is
else to do.
technically the end of your turn there. So, Sonda.
Yeah, so
A fire dragon has just come out of the fireplace.
Sonder is definitely going to free speech, yelp, and yell out across the way, "There's another fire dragon!" And I would say, you're gonna get a bit wet, Serenity. I'm very sorry. Actually, we're all gonna be a bit wet, actually. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna use Create or Destroy Water to make it start raining. So the
Okay.
fire gets put out.
I'm just checking.
I don't want to make up to 10 gallons, but probably like, I would say maybe like 5, because that would help put out the fire dragon. Maybe cause some damage. I don't want to flood the area.
Okay. So you do that as your action.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if it's going to damage the creature. You have the idea that you'll probably find out on its turn. Anything else you want to do?
I guess it would be to pull out the blood spear, but I don't have any bonus actions that aren't spells, so that is my turn.
Okay. Say it.
Assuming we hear Ness? I mean, Sonder?
Yeah, I'll say that it's an open enough thing where you hear the yelp coming from across the way.
Okay. She's gonna look at everyone and she's going to see if she can get over there with her 40 feet. No. Almost. Okay. So free speech. Ooh. She goes, it sounds like they need help, so I'm gonna go help them. And walk through, assuming this is a wall? Oh no, that's a door. That's a door. There's the little door thing. Okay, well. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And that's about as much as I can go.
Yeah, you can use your action to dash if you like.
True. Okay. Sure. Dash into the door.
Okay, so squeezing past King and Jack. You are now right next to a dragon.
Oh boy!
It's small. Nothing too noticeable, but it is made of pure fire.
Okay. Well, that'll be my turn.
Okay, Aurora.
Aurora is going to head out, and she's going to dash, try to get there, but she's going to stop at the doorway because this is already a little crowded. And she will wait for Jack or King to move before she heads on in fully. And there's her go.
Okay. Technically, it wouldn't be King's turn because King goes after Jack. So, actually, that brings us to initiative count 10. As you can all hear Esmeralda beginning to absolutely boot it towards you. The dragon looks up to all of you. Its form is hissing in the rain, but it's not actually taking any damage from you.
Damn it.
But it does look up to you all and say, "My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost." And with that, the fire burns out. The dragon dematerializing.
Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're doing great. This is so great. Okay, we're fine.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just a little nervous. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay. If that's it. Is there anything else going on with this fireplace?
Now nothing.
Next door.
Mm-hmm.
Traps.
Investigation check. I would say at this point we are out of combat and free movement, so if people want to move over to the room, they are completely free and fine to do so. Going to get rid of the marker for create, destroy, water.
Thank you. I was struggling trying to figure out how to do that.
As far as you are aware, Serenity, there are no traps.
I like to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Quietly.
You see enough done.
Natural 20 for 32.
Oh yeah, you open that door quietly.
I am, and I enter through, and it's a circle. Unnatural.
It's a parlour. Tattered velvet drapes cover the tall, slender windows that encircle this parlour. The furnishings are covered with dust and cobwebs and lie all over the place. A damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling, which is covered with a faded mural that depicts metallic dragons and colourful birds flying beneath white clouds.
That all is in the room.
That's everything.
Is there something going on behind the painting?
You
Oh, I'll bring my hand in and give like another gesture because no one can see me technically. But yeah, I'll check behind the painting.
And behind the painting is just a plain wall. There is nothing going on other than a load of broken furniture.
Anybody else got any other ideas or move on?
Do any of the the floor tiles look like they can be lifted up or like moved, or are they just completely set in grout?
Feel free to make an investigation check.
Absolutely. Ah, no.
Can I help them?
Fair enough. You can do your own separate one now that you can see what they're trying to do.
Sure.
Sandra's just a little bit shaken up from the fucking fire dragon.
I can't. Not much better.
As far as the two of you are aware, all of the floor seems to be solid. They are thick stone slab tiles, so that makes sense.
Well, we tried.
Jack's just saying, yeah, nah, I'm not helping. I was gonna stay in the other room, apparently. Alright, I guess I'll head back to the other group and see if they found anything. Or wait by the stairs, one or the other.
There is a door over here.
That's a door symbol. It is, isn't it? Do you want me?
I think so.
I'll try that door. I didn't see it. My map was so too far scrolled out. The drill. Was me rolling like shit for traps. 13.
As far as you're aware, it's fine.
Do I maintain the natural 20 for stealth or negative?
No, because you've since got down on your hands and knees and investigated the floor.
Quietly. 24.
Yeah. With that, you
Boom.
open the door.
Stairs, dear God.
Stairs.
Right,
Holy
where's that
shit. So, there
I
are...
second that one.
There is a set of stairs heading across what seems to be like an open, like semi-open bit of a courtyard leading to another door immediately opposite you, and there seems to be another opening slightly off to your right, or to your left, sorry.
Like thumbs up. Like, wait, hold on. There's more people here than we started with. Wait, hold on. I get ready to move it. I look behind me. I'm like, wait a second. There's way more people here than we started with.
Everyone said
what
hi.
happened? Well, I might be bad at math, but I still know my left and right.
Why have I been moved?
Because I'm assuming that you didn't want to be left alone in the ballroom? Or
No,
did you
I went
want to
back
be...
into the ballroom.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so I think then that people would notice that the only person that isn't there is Amira.
So she knows her left and right. Why are you leaving her by yourself? Aren't you the ones that said it's not a good idea to be by themselves?
Oh, there she goes.
I mean, we did hear screaming, but if you insist...
I don't assist anything. I'm just confused if the plan changed. And everyone's leaving. She could have stayed. I'm leaving now.
Alright then. So, what you find, Serenity, is that there is an iron gate, chained shut, closing off a 10-foot tall archway in the north wall of the mansion. This leads directly outside and is just another exit from the looks of it.
Traps, por favor. I almost tried to intimidate the trap to show me. Oh my gosh, no, 11!
Again, as far as you're aware, no traps.
Stealthing. Ooh, that's the worst
Oof.
one yet. 16.
For the first time, Zonda, you can actually hear them enter the room.
Mm-hmm.
It's another circle.
That it is. This one seems to have a different function, however. There's tattered brown drapes covering the windows of the circular room, and heavy curtains hang across an archway to the south. Strewn about the floor is the wreckage of half a dozen beds and other pieces of furniture. But the furniture here isn't as nice, it isn't as decorative. This definitely is more function over anything.
Anything that looks interesting in here?
Not really. It's a room that's been abandoned.
I'll leave the group to see if they wish to do anything in the room. Do I need to check the floor again?
We can if you want to.
And no, I'll only if you want to.
I don't see
Jack
why not.
just been chilling out there. Fine. All right, I'll help you.
Yeah, I can take a look if you want me to.
Oh, now you want to help?
Well, we had everyone else with us before, so
Convenient.
see if there's anything in type of loose
I'll-
stone floors.
I'll give the help action to Sonder, but not Jack.
Aw, thanks.
I'm gonna use a flash of genius for myself.
Genius.
Okay. So we've got a 16 on investigation from Sander. And
Oh
then
my
a
god.
natural 20, making that a 39? Oh wait, no,
Jesus
34.
Christ.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Okay. Both of you spend time poring over the wreckage in this room. Sonder, the people that lived here definitely weren't the same class as even the guest bedrooms that you saw upstairs. So you're getting the impression that this is maybe like a servant's room, or was a servant's room. Jack, the amount of beds and furniture that you're finding here, this was a very well-staffed castle. They had many servants here to cater to the whims of both Argynvost and his paladins. Which makes sense. If you are a silver dragon hoarding things, then, well, it's not necessarily going to be something you need to worry about.
Other than the fact that they just had a lot of people working here. I do mean a lot of people. They kept this place pretty well staffed. It's how many paladins do they actually have then?
I mean, I've never been in a castle before. I didn't know they were this big, but considering it's very, very large, I would say there's probably a lot of people who worked here to make everything clean and organized and, polished all the armor. That's what they do, right?
Okay. Sure, that'd be one of their tasks.
I don't know about you, but I think I would hate living here. It's all stone and mortar. Doesn't breathe
Safe.
very well.
Shall we go back?
See what on. Just taking a look over here. Found nothing. Just gonna be heading back, rendezvous with everyone, move to the next floor.
Sounds good. Let's go.
So, while they are doing that, Amira, you went back into the ballroom. Is there anything in
Yeah.
particular that you're looking for?
This second fireplace, and I guess I'll check the floor.
Okay. That'd be an investigation check.
Well, now my luck's gone down. That's a 12.
This particular fireplace was webbed up more than anything. So you pushing through the webbing, you can see that this one is in a better state than the other one, but you think that's more the thing of the webbing protecting it more than it not being as used or as useful. But it's still cold to the touch, hasn't been used in a long while. The ash and soot that's in there is greyed and almost dyed to like a bone colour, just with how old it is.
Okay.
Other than this room now being open to the elements, there's not really much of a change here. There isn't much to see or do. I'd say that is the point then, that the other three return from the other room.
I cannot find anything, but knock yourselves out.
Well, I trust your judgment. Should we go on to another room then?
We've got a door here, or we've got a door here. I didn't mean to open it.
Doesn't that door lead from where we came from?
Yeah, Esmeralda just opens it and you can see, like, out into the staircase.
Okay.
I'll choose this one then.
And you have made an entire loop round as you are back in the dining room. There is plaster on the floor from where Jack fell through the ceiling. And a large dining table that fills pretty much the entirety of this room. With the door left open, and you can see back into the chapel.
Okay.
So you've done an entire loop.
Yeah, but we haven't investigated. Did Nala get you?
Yeah, that hurt.
Nala, now's not the time. Play nice. Yeah, investigation in here then, I guess, to see if anything's odd, out of place. Secret compartment.
Sure.
Can Esmeralda help?
If you're looking to her to be like, please help me, she's there like, if you insist.
Please.
Yeah, so she's helping you out.
Advantage.
Yay. That's
Yeah.
better. 24.
There's nothing really of note in the room, since you've already technically been through it once already. I will say that something that you notice that's new is that the chandelier definitely has some kind of spell cast on it, as it's still reflecting light and casting these shards of like crystalline sections all the way along the wall. And this is one of the most brightly lit rooms that you've come across so far. And there is no way that just from the light from the chapel that this is happening.
Is it Arcana I would roll to see if it's like a spell or enchanted or something?
That would be Arcana, yeah.
Okay.
You want
I
advantage
will-
on that if I help you?
I am not great at Arcana. So how are you with Arcana?
Well, I'm not. I'm decent. But we can roll it with advantage if I aid you. Or do you want to aid me?
I'm trying to remember. You're charisma based, aren't you?
I am. I have a +1 in Arcana for intelligence.
Okay, you aid me then.
Okay.
So. Wow!
Oof.
A 1 and a 2!
Yeah,
Damn, that sucks.
you essentially have no idea what is being cast
we
on
roll.
this building
How
right
we
now.
roll.
Pretty. No idea, but pretty.
Very pretty. You know, there's some kind of magic in here. Or something, I don't know.
I know dog shit.
What are... DM, these are like steel soldiers that are in the corners here, right?
They're suits of armor.
Okay.
And as far as you can tell, I'll roll that into your investigation check. The suits of armor are lifelike, don't get me wrong, but you lift the lid of the helmet and they are completely empty. There's nothing there.
Thank God. But still not good enough. There's a door right here. She'll open the door but not go through it.
Okay.
Hey, Aurora? You got any idea about the chandelier?
I mean, not right off. Do you want me to try to look into it?
I thought we were all looking into things.
I can try and look at it too if you want.
With a little bit of a chuckle, Esmeralda looks to you, Aurora, and just goes, "Give me a boost."
Okay. She'll help give her a boost.
Yeah, she literally climbs up onto the dining table and then like kind of looks to you to be like, "As high as you can get me, buddy."
Yeah, just tries to push her up.
Fair enough. And with a 15, she looks at this and goes, "I can't tell you the exact spell, but it doesn't look like anything that's intense or needs a lot of energy to do. It's probably quite a simple spell. I just don't recognize it."
Could be like, I have no idea.
"'Tis always the way." And with that, Esmeralda, like, untangles herself from the crystal chandelier and slowly lowers herself back down to the table.
Maybe there's really nothing here.
Potentially, this is just the first floor.
You guys done yet?
No!
Okay.
I mean, in fairness, other than heading through that door, and Esmeralda points to, like, a door in the north wall, we've been everywhere else other than outside the chapel.
She just looks to Amira and goes, "Where should we go now? Lead the way."
Well, you said there was a door up here?
There's a door right there, to a door next to me, and a door to the left of you.
Okay. That one that you're by leads into the chapel. This one we have no idea. It's investigation to check for traps, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, there's no traps.
Also open.
Mm-hmm. And you have found the kitchen.
Oh, yum.
This kitchen has been plundered, its tables overturned. The floor is littered with rusted utensils and smashed crockery. Narrow windows flanking a hearth look out over a cemetery. An open iron pot hangs from a hook inside the blackened fireplace. It rattles on its hook and bobs up and down as though something is inside it.
Do you want me to check?
Mm-hmm.
I go over and tentatively take a look into the cooking pot cauldron.
Mm-hmm. And as soon as you lean over and stick your face over it, this creature goes straight past your face, darting by. For everyone else that's a little bit further back, a bat has come out of the pot, past Amira's face, and is now circling the roof of this room. Sensing movement elsewhere, it goes past you, Aurora, and out the room.
Little cutie.
Well,
I think the kitchen's infested.
yeah, probably. Guess it's investigation to look around to see if there's anything weird, right?
Yeah?
Saya, do you wanna help?
Sure.
I guess I'll roll my own investigation too.
Oh my crikey.
I'm not aiding anymore. We suck at this.
Yeah.
Okay. Between the three of you, you aren't able to find anything more than just cracked furniture and rusty knives and forks.
What are the knives and forks made out of?
Well, they're rusted, so I would assume iron.
Okay.
At that point, Jack, you coming out, like back out of that room, can see Esmeralda standing in the kitchen, and she just gives you a little wave to be like, we're over here.
Just wave back. Just give it a nod of acknowledgement. Not wanting to intrude and let them do their own thing.
Ez, do you wanna come take a look?
What do you need help with?
Just seeing if anybody else wants to come and have a look around.
And you found something interesting?
Bat flew out of a cauldron.
Wow.
Oh. They must have been stuck there quite a while if they were in a cauldron. Sandra kind of just looks up towards the ceiling, trying to see if there's any bats in the rafters.
There's no longer any bats in the rafters, as it has flown
Dad.
out of this room and carried on.
That's very upsetting.
We all ready to move up to the next floor?
Yeah.
Let's head it.
Okay. So in that case, then. Let's bring you back to this one. As you are, at the moment, coming up the stairs. Feel free to position yourself wherever you like. This is now just the first floor. Some of this you've already done.
Yeah, we were in this room already. That door's already open. That door's already open, but we didn't go down this hallway. Right?
Not that I know of. We went around like the small loop here. We haven't gone past this, I don't think.
I thought, why are these doors open?
Because you.
Can we fight the spiders down here?
Yes, but we didn't go that way. Like where
Okay.
you are.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So we've been south. We haven't gone north.
Nope.
Okay. If I may stealth.
Of course.
Oh, it's okay. 24.
Yeah, as far as you are aware, you are stealthing.
Bah! Bah! 2 doors. To T. Left.
Okay, pausing there. Sonder, stop.
Okay.
Oh!
Now this just got interesting.
It was
Okay.
nice knowing you, Esmeralda.
That's what
Serenity.
I
Serenity,
was
sorry.
like, first off, incorrect person. Second of all, I was born to run.
Wrong person.
Rogue.
Wrong name.
Rogues are born to run. DM, kill me.
Okay. That is a beautiful time. Okay. So, what you all see is the floor rise up to block your view. There is now a wall of stone blocking off the end of this hallway.
Great.
You can't see Serenity. You have no idea what's going on.
Do I hear the wall go up?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Serenity, you also can hear movement coming from the other side of that door.
Do I have a time to react?
Yes, I'm giving you time now to do something.
Okay. Question for the corner. This is a wall. Like, this is a corner fed wall, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are the walls made of right now? Is this a double French door, single door with, like, stone? Was this stone wall? Is it flush? What is it?
Flush, double wooden. No windows.
It's wooded. Okay. Both sides of the corner?
Yes.
What's on the ceiling? What type of ceiling is it?
Stone.
Stone ceiling. Wood walls. Okay. If I may, I like to do some ninja shit. I'll go ahead and get 2 daggers, and I would like to kick off the southern wall, and then kind of pin my body weight between the 2 walls, but I'm going to put my dagger in both the walls to give me 2 handhelds with the legs pushing pressure to try to hide from anything that's coming out. I want to basically get, like, up into the corner and above the door.
So, first, acrobatics check to see if you can stick that.
Okay. And let me know if this fails, because I will use an ability die. And I am proficient with it.
Ooh. No, I'll say that
Bronzy
that succeeds. It was a hard check, but you've done it. Okay, so now stealth check.
Do I have an advantage based on where I'm at, or negative?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Same thing, proficient, let me know. I'm going to use a lucky die. Well, actually, let me know if it fails before that, because I can't help. Because
No, that is completely fair. So, that doesn't fail.
Okay, I'm not going to use anything then. Hot damn. I'm just going to be sexy, like I always am, and be there.
So, you watch Serenity as these
Oh, fuck.
ghostly warriors come out of both sets of doorways and begin
Both
to
sets?
yes, and begin to charge towards you.
They see me?
They don't.
Okay.
They meet each other in the middle and become very confused when they can't see anyone here. Because
I told you I was...
the whole point of that trap is that someone is meant to be here. So they get very confused. They are going to do an investigation check to try and find you.
Okay. Probably now I should probably use my lucky to get over a 17, but it's a little late now.
While that's going on, we know this wall came up. Can
Yeah.
I order King to just try to charge through this wall?
I was actually, I have stone shape prepared, so I can just make a literal door in this wall. So that's what I was gonna do.
Door be gone, door be back.
Well, if
make my own door.
if that is what you want to do, something you can shape this wall if you wish.
I can't say anything.
Yeah, because, Serenity is fucking gone, and he's panicking. So he's just gonna be like, okay, now that I'm going through here, get fucked.
And I can't yell.
Door.
Let me just check to make sure that the two spells are compatible. Because one thing has happened and now you are trying to change it. Section of stone no more than 5 feet in dimension. Form of shape that suits your purpose. For example, you can shape a large rock into a small patch through a wall as long as it's less than 3 feet thick. Okay, yes. So, the door can be no more than 5 feet. So it does change it in the sense that the wall that has been made now looks like that. But that does mean that now they are aware that the stone has moved and we are going to roll initiative.
That is totally fine. I just did not want Serenity to get absolutely ganked in there by herself.
Get a 1 on initiative? Are you fucking kidding me?
That is impressive, actually.
What? That I still have a 5, or that I rolled a 1?
That you rolled or what?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Use
That's
lucky.
perfect.
I will not use lucky for initiative, but thank you.
I think that is everyone. So what we're going to do is really quickly change.
Are they all sharing the same initiative?
Yeah,
Oof.
let's change to that. Game. I'm aware that it's going to be a black screen for a second, everyone. Just give me a minute. There we go. Okay, so we've got game music going, got that going. Initiative on the way. So, at the beginning of it, Sonder, it's your turn.
Woo! Question. Did, since we weren't in initiative yet, does the melt stone count as an action, or do I still have an action?
You know this is now initiative starting and you have an action.
Cool beans. Okay. I am a bit... It is a bit too small, to wild shape. So, I'm going to use free speech and basically call out for the others that, like, hey, we have a bit of a situation. Come this way, please. And doobly-doo, what is the best course of action? If I move forward, I might be able to see him. Oh, there's 3. Okay. Let me see. I don't know where Serenity is, so I'm not going to use that because I don't want to hit her.
Don't worry about it.
I worry.
I got skills.
I mean, like...
You do you.
Okay. Trying to think of which is the best one to do for this. I'll say probably... Okay, this one doesn't say that I have to see it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I only see 3. I don't know if there's more. Boom.
Okay. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw.
I have 1 hit point in a dream. I'm kidding.
I was about to say, you fucking don't lie to me.
Okay, so we have
I
3
don't see
dex
much.
saving throws. No, because from the looks of it, Ness hasn't targeted people.
Oh.
Oh,
Which
that's
is-
my bad. I forgot.
Which is fine. I've just rolled 3 individual dex saving throws and all of them fail.
DC is 17 for me.
Okay, I also have to check one thing. Okay. So I succeeded and I take no damage because of evasion.
Nice.
Skills!
Skills to pay damn bills.
Because I didn't target any of them, I can't re-put on the template.
No, that's fine. You just roll damage and then I'll apply.
Oh dang.
26 damage.
Okay, so I need to check their resistances. Because they have quite a few.
I'm gonna be very sad if they're resistant to cold damage.
Okay. As undead spirits, they definitely do not take as much damage as you would hope that they would. And then where is the description for Ice Storm? Because I have a feeling...
2d8 bludgeoning and 46 cold.
Yes, this isn't the one that it makes it difficult to rain, but it doesn't make them slip. I'm thinking of a different spell. So...
You're thinking of Sleet Storm.
I am thinking of Sleet Storm, thank you. So, in that case... I'm going to need to go into each of them individually and take away health, but I'm going to do that now. Serenity, as someone that is looking at these creatures as they are being pelted with the same ice storm that you are, they did not take a lot of damage from that. To the point that it's a lot less than what they should have taken.
More so than half? Oh, what? That's
Only
fucked.
4 damage? Holy
Ouch, 26.
shit.
How is so they have resistance? That doesn't stack. Either way, I don't know. That's fucking.
Lovely. Okay.
So that was your action. Anything else?
I'm definitely going to move back a bit so other people can get in there. Because I'm not able to wild shape in here because I do not have enough room. And the doorway is like 5 feet, so people need to funnel in and smack while I do other things. So I'm moving back here. I only have bonus action spells, so end turn.
Okay, ending that turn. It is now their turn. In fairness, okay, they still don't know Serenity's there because she rolled high enough on the stealth and they rolled low enough on that investigation. So in that case, he's gonna go 5 feet to there, immediately see everyone. 5, 10, 15, 20. What is this speed? Speed is 30. So he actually has another 5 feet, so he's going to go to there. Same thing. Comes to there, sees everyone. Goes there.
Can we make a kill box?
5,
if
10,
I move next turn?
5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Do they have to make the saving throw at the start of their turn? No, it's just when the spell is cast. Okay. So he still can't see that. Now he can. Okay, they get to there. Checking to make sure. Okay. Yeah, and you watch as 4 more of these creatures come round the corner to join you, essentially in this hallway, Sonder.
Mm-hmm.
And then you watch as, one by one, they disappear.
God damn it, do they have invisibility?
These 3, however, stay in front of you and take out their spectral longswords. Okay, one is going to miss. Second, however, is going to hit.
Question, is there any elemental damage to be taken?
No, as
At
far as I am aware, it is
So then I
just
can't.
a longsword. It's force
Alright.
damage. It's all force. If that helps.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll do absorb elements. As a reaction.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in that case then, you have resistance until your next turn. Okay. So then, final strike. Have you taken 8 points of damage?
Yes, I did, because I was at... Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so then final attack. And that one misses as well.
Yeah.
So that is the end of their turn. And it's now Amira's turn.
Takes me 10 to get to there. I will hit this one. Well, I'll try to hit it anyway. Bollocks.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry if I'm about to hit somebody. I have to roll a d4, right?
Mm-hmm. If that's a natural one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
Can you please roll a d4 for me?
Another one! Okay. That's a 1.
Okay, roll damage.
max damage. That's 13.
Jesus Christ.
So you end up slamming your battle axe, admittedly, into a target, just not the target that you wanted. As Sonda, you take 13 points of damage.
Oof, okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hold on, I have to do math. Oh, okay, cool. That's not you. There we go. Okay. There we go. We're good.
Cheese and crackers.
You tried. It's fine.
Yeah,
No hard feelings.
I have to go again. I'm sorry.
There we go.
That one definitely hits.
Damage. Oh, max damage again. 13.
The swing doesn't do as
Doesn't
much
do
as you would.
like
Nope. But at least this time, it was a secure hit.
Okay. Non-magic weapons, not good. And what is the radius of that? That's 15-foot cube originating from me, which means it would get Sunder, so I don't want to do that. How bad are you looking?
Are you asking me?
I mean, if you hover over.
It's yellow injured. Yeah, so I do yellow injured, so I'm not. Pardon me, sir, but I'm not going to heal you.
Dude, it's fine. I'm at like half HP. I'll be fine.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do with my bonus action unless I frenzy, and I don't see a need for that right now. So I will pass.
Okay, then going on to the next turn.
Okay.
Saya.
Well, I'm going to... Got a couple things in mind here. Yeah. Okay, I am going to... It's so hard because there's so many people in like one spot. And they're phantom. Well, I'll take this guy right here and go up to him and
Okay. That definitely hits. Oh no. Yeah.
what happened? Did I do it wrong?
No, you didn't. So you try to do damage to these creatures, and you know that you touch them. You know that the spell hits and connects, but they take no damage.
That's interesting.
And therefore you don't heal anything.
Ah! That is very interesting. Okay. Well, that sucks. I have HP, but I could have used more. Okay. That's my turn there. I can't really do anything else. So that's a no-go on them. I figured something might have happened, but okay. Esmeralda's up.
Okay. Esmeralda is going to come forward and, with your permission, swap with you. As you just feel like a hand gripping the back of your cloak.
Yeah, we can switch.
So there's a bit of a pirouette as she changes spaces with you. And immediately becomes, as you've seen before, this whirling dervish going in with both her rapier and her hand axe. That, however, doesn't hit. That doesn't hit either. Is today just the day of having no hits? It is. She goes in for 3 different attacks, but the spectral image of this particular fighter just wafts backwards and forwards. It's hard to get a bead on. And all 3 swings go wide. Aurora.
Well, Aurora will tap Esmeralda and see if they can trade spots now.
Yeah, she does the exact same thing with you that she did with Saya, so you feel free to drop on in.
Okay. So Aurora will target that same one. And let's see if she can get anywhere. Okay.
Damage is done.
Yeah. Let's see if she can do it again.
Aurora, the paladin we needed.
Yeah, she's actually hitting stuff today. Okay. She will... Damage done, she will... Can she move away so that someone else can get back in there?
Yes, but you'll take an attack of opportunity if you do.
Fair enough. In that case, can she stay there and just kind of be ready to pirouette out with somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she will do that then.
Okay. Before we move on to Jack's turn, I have just reread the warrior's sheet, and technically there would have been 3 more attacks against Sonder on their turn. So I'm going to very quickly do that now.
Oh, rip.
Am I targeting Sonder? Yes, I am. That one's going to hit. Technically, you will have resistance to this because of your bits. So you will take...
Yeah, my absorb elements.
3 instead.
Okay.
I think it did it automatically. I think me pressing a button did it, but we will check later. Okay, so then that was 1 shot. Here comes the second. That is going to hit. Doing half. And then final shot. Hitting again.
Okay.
Doing again half.
Ooh, okay. Hello.
So the taking half because of the absorb elements definitely helping you here.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, totally. Not looking good.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did check on their turn about their health.
Yes.
Am I able to retcon that to do some healing as a
More
bonus
than
action?
more than happy to do that, because that would have been the turn order.
Thank you.
Sorry, it's not going to be a lot, but it's going to be something.
Anything is better than nothing.
8.
Thank you.
Okay, so now that all the retconning is done, back up to Jack.
Yes, alrighty. First things first, move to here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I could do that. Yeah. Alright. Move to here. Cross everyone. Yep. You need to take at least one out right now. Gonna throw 2 cards.
The cards are coming. That hits. The first one is down.
Hey.
The next one. Throw in a card.
Hits the second.
Fantastic.
Doing a massive chunk of damage. Still standing. I will move their body out of the way, just because they are dead.
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Can I command King to get in there, grab Sonder, and get back out?
If King has the movement to do so, 5, 10, 15... No, he has the movement to get in, he doesn't have the movement to get out.
Sonder's going next. Yeah. Gonna get King in there. Not so much to get Sonder out, but at least to bonk one.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta move there first. Yeah.
Go on, King.
Punch him in the dick.
You got this.
Hey.
That's it. And I'm gonna burn a whatchamacallit? What's it called? Arcane Jolt. And I'm gonna heal Sonder a little bit, so we're gonna damage this thing first.
Oh, thank you.
Target Sonder. If I can target Sonder. And no. Why is... Because I'm hitting R, not T. That'll do it.
It explains many things.
I don't want to do damage, I want to do the healing.
I would cry. Thank you.
8 Sonder.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Brings me up to
where I go.
48.
Alright then, Serenity.
Yes.
The area is very much difficult terrain right now.
It is difficult terrain. Is this door locked?
Yes.
The door next to me is locked. Okay, well that doesn't help me. 10. You said this is difficult terrain right here?
Everything in the purple circle is difficult terrain.
It remains. Really? Is it concentration, or is it just stays there?
It's until the end of Saunders' next turn.
Damn. All right.
Sorry.
You're fine. I feel like you guys need. Well, you guys. There's so many of you. Do I help with fighting or doors? I know there's more over there. I guess I'll help you guys. Oh wait, so I can only go to there, huh?
There's a little window here, like a little door that's 5 feet, but this
No
part is...
movement wise because of your.
Mhm.
So
Oh, right.
well, I can't retroact that unless DM allows me to.
Well, technically, you need to do an acrobatics check to see if you stay stuck to the ceiling.
Oh. Oh, I wasn't trying to stay stuck. Oh wait, before I moved.
I mean, what are you trying to do on your turn?
Well, I'm changing that now because brain went no. Can I retroact to stay there?
Sure.
Okay, I like to unlock that door with my action.
Okay. So you're definitely going to need to drop down because you can't do that.
Yeah.
Spidered to the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that.
And the door isn't unlocked. Isn't locked, sorry. You can just push on through.
I asked if it was locked. You said yeah. Okay, fine, fair enough.
As far
I
as you were
will
aware
get
when you
them-
got to it, it was. Now?
10-4. Yeah, I'll open that up.
Mhm.
Nothing's in there.
And what you can see is
Yes.
what appears to be the knight's quarters. It's littered with the wreckage of ancient bunk beds. There are 5 dirt-caked windows allow precious little light to enter, and between them are 4 empty armor stands with some torches lining the walls.
Okay. Bad decision when I step inside.
Okay.
And then I don't want to close the door all the way, but can I like keep it slightly open so I can
Yeah.
see things that are coming down the hallway?
Yeah, we'll leave it open
And
for the
then-
sake of map viewability.
And then bonus action stealth, hold action attack.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Mm-hmm.
Stealth. Ew, really? That's pitiful. 16.
Okay. Stealth has been rolled.
Okay.
Sonder.
Yeah, woo. I've been trying to figure out what the fuck to do this entire time. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Wait, this is a magical weapon. Yeah, okay. It is magic. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm just here, so might as well. Blood spear, let's go. Magic weapon, grr.
Nice.
22?
22 hits.
Damage. Ah, lovely. 7.
It is something, and it took the full damage.
Which what I was hoping for.
Seems that this spear breaches the realm of death.
I am so incredibly happy to hear that. And it is. We do switch. I don't think I can hit, but Amira, do you want to switch?
Yeah, can do.
Okay, because you have the power of bonk as well, so we can just go back and forth.
Okay.
Okay, so what I do is I move Sandra out of the way so that then I can put you in the place. And then move to the side.
Yeah, cool. I'm fine for right now. I'll heal myself later. Do I have any bonus action that's not healing? That's not. Don't mind me. That wouldn't help. And that wouldn't help. Okay, I am going to end my turn there.
Okay, at the end of your turn, the sleet storm is gone. And it's now their turn. Okay. Just figuring out tactics-wise what they would do. Probably. Yeah, something along that line. Okay, so King as a thing is a nuisance, but a mirror is flesh and blood. So that, however, doesn't hit.
There's another one. Kim is gonna do disadvantage on that one.
Okay, well, both of them don't hit anyway,
Fair enough.
so we'll say that King uses disadvantage on. Well, I'll roll again, and we'll see if
If it's another one.
it's a nat one. Because there's always the possibility. Okay, so the disadvantage prevented that one from hitting.
Okay.
So then we go again for the second one. That's the natural one. Doing it to themselves. Okay.
Why are you hitting yourself?
So I need to roll a d8. Okay. 8 damage to themselves. A decent chunk, to be fair. With then final attack. Not hitting. Okay. A lot of them are going to use their actions. Gonna stay there. Okay, that is the end of their turn. So then,
Awesome.
moving on to Amira.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that one that's near death for King. I'm gonna hit the one in front of me.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Okay. And again.
Here's where the rolls matter. Okay. Taking small chunk by chunk out of these phantasmal bodies.
Bonus action wise, no point really in doing any of that, although thinking if I move to here, then potentially somebody else can take my place here.
I would
Who
say
also-
yes if it wasn't for the fact that you can't move through an enemy's space.
Oh, can you not? I thought you could. I thought it was just
No.
difficult terrain. Okay, never mind then.
No, it's
Um,
difficult terrain to move through an ally's spot.
Okay. In that case then, Aurora, do you want to switch?
And
Could
do
you-
on my turn.
Because at least then you can get some hits in.
Okay, on Aurora's turn, we will facilitate a swap, unless you want to do it now.
Can do it now, or well, actually, hang on. Yeah, no, to do it now. There's...
Okay. So, warning, you do it now, and you get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay. In fact, you'd get 2, technically.
And I will use that ability.
Mm-hmm. They succeed.
That's fine. I still take half, I believe. So...
Yeah, so half of that is going to be 2. And then you take 10 force damage.
Okay,
And that's just from the first hit. We're now going for the second.
that's fine. I already used my reaction, so I can't do it again.
That, however, was minimum. That's just 4.
Fine.
Okay, so I'm going to move you into this room just so I can make space for Aurora. Excuse me. And then... there we go. 2 strikes coming across Amira's back as you both shuffle and jostle for a new position. Anything else, Amira?
Could do a bonus action, but I'm not going to. I want to kind of preserve my spell slots, so that's it.
Okay. Say it.
Okay. So 2 over there, 1, 2 over there. Actually, if I hit this one, I can go all out and not have to worry about anybody. Yeah. But I can... yeah. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I just don't... I'm gonna do Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Target. Target. Oh.
So
critical.
remember it's shift. Is it shift? It's one of them.
Yeah.
So bearing in mind, you'll be rolling with disadvantage because you've got someone right up in your face.
That's right, I will be. Alright. Change my mind. Take it back. Take it back. Delete. In that case, I'll go back to what I originally had planned because I do have someone in front of me and... where is it? Where is it? Aha.
Okay. So make sure to target the person that's going in the template.
I didn't do this right. I did this backwards.
They're right in front of you, so no worries. You're literally just blasting it into their face.
Okay. And I roll damage? Or...
Mhm.
Okay. Where?
Because then it'll... oh, it's because it's... you've still targeted the majority of them, so I need to give these guys
Oh.
back.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
11 HP. So good.
Guys, they were dead for a second.
He had that much. And then this guy needs to give back 11. All of them failed, though. So the guy in front of you does take the fire damage.
Sweet.
There we go.
So I know you can't cast more than one spell, but what if a spell is a bonus action, say Misty Step?
Well, because you've cast a spell as your action, you can't then cast a spell as your bonus action.
Okay. Baldur's Gate, man, it confuses me. Alright, cool. He's injured now. Alright. End turn.
Okay. Again, Esmeralda is going to do the exact same thing in the sense of bringing Saya away from the front. Just to keep her, like, more protected and surrounded. Then we will target this guy and hope that we actually hit this time. Hey. There we go, we're actually doing the job.
A
Okay, one more hit with the rapier. Hey, here's the good luck rolls. I think, to be fair, Saya, you can see it on Esmeralda's face that the last round of attacks that she did has left her, like, seething. So with a bit of fury and rage, she stabs twice with the rapier, gets a little bit carried away with the hand axe, but does 2 solid hits on the guy in front. But that'll
Just
be
watching her with wide-eyed.
Aurora.
Like, whoa.
It's now your turn.
Yay. And she's going to strike out with her sword. As soon as I find the sword.
You see it's the long thing in your hand?
You think? Alright. Well, she will try that again. And apparently she ran out of her good luck rolls.
Okay, 2 swings, 2 misses. Anything else?
No. No, not currently.
Okay, Jack. 2 have appeared behind you.
You're nice about wasn't muted. Yeah, so. Bonus action. 'Cause I need to be able to move. Cast
Okay.
Energetic Jump on myself. Right here.
Okay.
So yeah, keep there. So first card.
First card hits.
No damage.
Knocks him unconscious.
hell
Disapparates him from the world.
Second card.
That, however, will miss.
Sucks. Move back to here. And that'll be my go. Since King wasn't given an order, he automatically takes the dodge action.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Serenity.
Right. Nothing else came back out. I hear fighting below. I'll move to there. And I will attack the badly injured one.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have advantage because I was hit?
You do, yes. Even with the advantage, that is a miss.
I'll go ahead and use my booster to see if that will hit. So I'll add a d8. Will that make it a hit with a...
17 will hit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to roll again at him. Hopefully I can hit him. Just so...
If you just hit advantage, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I did last time, and I didn't. There you go. There's a 20, but I won't roll critical. It's giving me no other option than critical. Let me go again. Undo previous. There
Pretty
we
sure
go.
if you click the critical box, you can then click normal damage once the other box comes up.
Give me a moment because now nothing's working.
How dare.
There we go. Damage, normal. It's gonna be 7 plus 19, so 26 points of damage. He go.
This man
And
go.
believe it or not, bonus action. I'm gonna attack this guy without advantage.
My god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No. I know.
Well, with that, you
What I
hit.
want. And I have to...
Default.
Yeah, I know. I didn't make... I'm just gonna roll it. You have to manually apply it, and then I'll make another box for that one. I apologize.
That's fine. It's just a +4, right?
It's gonna be a D4. I don't get my... Do I? Hold on.
You
I
do,
gotta check my...
as far as I'm aware.
I do? Okay. What is my dex? What is the dex? Where do I see just my dex shit? Oh, right up there. Sorry. +4.
Okay.
I apologize.
So we have
Six.
-6.
Damn,
Still,
I was hoping that would
still
kill him.
corporeal, but
I'm gonna do one of those and then out of here.
okay. Sander, it's your turn.
Yeah. Seeing Saya kind of has her back to all of these guys, he's gonna move forward. And spear. Let's go.
We stab men with spears.
Stabby, stabby. 3 again. Lovely. And
mean,
this time
taking the damage.
I will healing word myself. Hello? Click the thing, please. Thank you. Ha! 1. Alright. 6. Let's go.
The beauty of
yeah.
the minimum.
The fucking minimum. But hey, it's better than nothing.
Okay. And then where do we have? Okay. So, first attack against Aurora. Natural 15. doing 6 points of force damage to you.
Fine.
Second attack.
King is gonna impose disadvantage.
I love it when you say it before I roll.
Tried to get that in there.
Okay, and because of the disadvantage, to be fair, that doesn't hit. As you are sure that that's going to hit you, Aurora, and King's arm comes in and interposes between you and the sword.
Thank you, King.
Second set of attacks against Sonder. That was so close to being a natural 20. A natural 2 and a natural 3 on the bounce.
Hell yeah.
That, however, is going to hit. Doing 9 points of force damage to you.
Wee. Owie.
And then final shot. As I accidentally click on Saunders' character sheet, we're fine. There we go.
Big oof. Oh, there goes all the damage that I healed.
But that is the end of their turn, as they've done everything that they can do. Amira.
Yep. Okay. You said it's double movement to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can go there.
So that was 20 feet to get to
I
there.
have 40 feet.
Yeah, you're fine.
So. Okay. Do. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna, for my action, cure wounds on Sonder.
Oh,
So you get 11.
thank you.
It's okay. That was my action. I have nothing in the way of a bonus action now. Bugger it. Unless, give me 1 second. I didn't use that. Sorry, I'm trying to look at something.
You're all good.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm gonna do Channel Divinity, Harness Divine Power.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get a second level spell slot back. But that's all I can do because that's my action and my bonus action.
Okay. So, say it.
Well, since I do have people in front of me now, and behind me, and these guys are away from me, I can do my range spell without any problems. So,
Mhm.
on that note,
So, be careful, because you need to roll 3 individual rays. So it would probably be easier for you to not target multiple people at once.
okay. So we'll do Bachelor number 1 up here in front of King. He's not your type, King. I'm taking him out. Oh,
Okay then,
God, that was horrible.
roll again for the next ray. You can target the same guy twice if you want.
Mans
True,
is like
I
near
can.
dead. It's probably best if we take him out and just get him out of the way.
Okay, true.
There we go.
And I ran out of this. It says I ran out of spell slots for it.
Oh, it's because it's taking you rolling it each as like one casting of the spell. So you've done give yourself back 2 scorching rays, because I don't know if you gave yourself the spell slot back when you cast it earlier.
I didn't.
Okay, so one of them hit. So you're rolling 2d6. Okay, and he takes 8 fire damage, which is enough to take him off the sensors.
At least one of them got him. Damn, I'm rolling badly. Sweet. I can't really move. I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Okay. Esmeralda.
These. With how badly injured both Amira and Sander are. Yeah. Esmeralda's going to come up to here and swap with Sander.
That is completely fine with me.
As she's just there like, and time for you to leave, and she does a you know, the dance move where like she spins you under her arm
Oh, 100%.
and then uses the momentum to just kind of like plop you off in a corner. Actually, technically you would be there because you swapped. And she's just gonna look daggers down at this guard. She is done. She's had
Hey.
enough of your shit.
Fuck him up, girly pop.
It's bad damage, but we're taking it. Bad damage. Come on.
Oh, that was almost a 17.
The luck is either not with or against us today. But that is the end of her turn. She will quite happily stand there and take the brunt of anything. Aurora, it is your turn.
Okay, good thing I just got back.
The skill.
Yes. She can't see anything up here, so. Ew. I can trade with Saya, but I can't really get close enough to actually properly do anything right now.
Do you want to trade with me? You can.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I'll trade with Saya, but I am...
So it's 5, 10, 15 gets you to there.
Yeah. Can I trade with Esmeralda too, or no?
Yeah?
Okay. Then I can get right up there.
Okay, so just moving you over there for a second while we move Esmeralda out of the way. There we go.
Okay. So now she shall bonk. and is apparently determined to bonk.
There shall be bonking had.
There shall.
Bonk.
One missed the second one. One paladin for the castle of paladin. For the light.
They're all just pals.
Yeah, that's her go.
Okay, Jack.
Alrighty. I'm going to move in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35. Yeah. Try it in the first one.
That is definitely hitting. The card slamming into the back of his head. Aurora, you almost have to push him back up from just the inertia of him, like, crashing forward. That will hit.
Ayo!
And just with that, the second card hits and topples to the floor. This guard being taken away.
Bonus action, moving king. Be 10, 20.
25 to get into that.
Yeah, 25 to there. Yeah, he's gonna swing. He's already moved. Probably not gonna hit.
No.
Yeah. Fair enough. You tried, King.
He did his best.
That is my turn.
Okay. Serenity.
Well, there's one right behind me, apparently.
Yeah?
And I did not stealth. So, you do the optional rule for rogues, where I can, if I don't move, I have advantage.
If you're talking about the thing from Tasha's, then yes.
Okay, yeah. You know, where it's like, if you don't take any movement, you can get advantage.
But it's you using your bonus action to do that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Well, can't stealth, so I'll do that, if that's alright.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attack the one behind me. Complete the previous. No. I want that to go away. Do this. Discard previous. There we go. Advantage. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
And that does hit. And because of the advantage, you get sneak attack.
I do. That's why I did it. Ew. Well, that's 5 for the base. Oop. That's, wow. 15 damage.
That was bad sneak attack, to be fair.
I was bad at everything. So, and then that's all I can do without taking attack of opportunity, so I will go ahead and end my turn there.
Okay. Sonder.
Woo!
As far as you can see,
Okay.
there's one left.
Thank fuck. Oh my god. I have, like, no fucking spell slots left. And he's unharmed, so that's, like... I don't think this is going to do much. Yeah, because they're undead, so they're probably can't take poison damage. Yeah, I have like two left. Yeah, they're holding actual swords, or are they spectral as well?
They seem to be some kind of spectral.
Damn it.
Because they're doing force damage. They're not doing like slashing.
I figured. Then me. All of those are AoE. Yeah, this is gonna do like no fucking damage, but I literally don't have anything else. So, woo, frostbite, go.
Okay. Roll damage. Okay. They didn't take any damage, but they still failed the saving throw. So it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes.
That is totally fine. I did a thing. And that's all I care about. Because, yeah, I don't have enough movement to get to the other side of them, even if I wanted to. So, rip.
Okay. Starting with the warrior up with Serenity. 2 swipes with the longsword.
Uh-huh.
That is going to hit with an 18.
That is hit. Yeah, fuck it. Uncanny dodge.
Okay. So damage, and then you will take half of this.
So 4.
And then second attack. Another 18.
I can always, yeah, I only have 1 reaction. There we go. So 5 more. Can you have that applied to me? Because for some reason it didn't. Thank you.
I think it's because I changed it to half on the other one. So it was like, please confirm.
Copy that. Cool. Yep. All right.
Okay, but that is the end of their turn.
Cool.
Moving down to the one surrounded by the party. What is its goal here? Yeah. It's going to disappear. And that will be the end of its turn. Amira.
Great.
From where you are, you can't see Serenity, but you can hear fighting coming from around the corner.
Okay, so that's 15 feet to get to there then, is it?
Mm-hmm.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40 gets me to here. I can only just see Serenity. I could... Yeah, I could dash. Yeah, I'll dash. And I'll go here.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing bonus action wise I can really do. Yep, okay, so I am just here and ready for next turn.
Okay. Saya.
Okay, so this guy disappeared. Something's up with Serenity up here.
As far as you're aware.
that works. Okay. I'm going to target. Going to throw a chromatic orb at him.
With a 15, that is a miss.
Wait a minute. I can do. Can I spend one sorcery point to reroll the d20?
What are we doing with that? Like, what ability lets you do that?
Magical guidance. I don't think I can work for magic.
I mean, feel free to put it in the chat.
That's for an ability check that fails. You can spend one sorcery point to reroll the d20. It's not for spells. So if you fail an ability check, you can use this feature, but it doesn't go towards spells.
Okay. I just reread it. I skimmed it, so I saw like failure and stuff like that. So.
Hey, everything you can try.
Okay, that sucks. And my turn then, because nothing can happen.
Okay. Esmeralda is going to come up next to you, Sander, and just kind of hover. You can see her with her sword and axe out ready. She doesn't say anything, she doesn't do anything. Mechanically, I'm having her hold her attack action.
100%, because we don't know where this guy is.
Aurora, it's your turn.
It would help if I unmuted. Okay. She will hold her attack also. So yeah, there's not too much she can do right now either.
All right then, Jack.
Jack's first going to start moving. 10, 15, 20, 30. Can't see anything else right now. Dash. $65. And I see things now. Okay. Can't do anything, so I'm gonna get out of the doorway at least. Bonus action. Gonna move King. Here. Keep free space open. Keep the hallway open. Allow people to get through.
Completely. Serenity, it's your turn.
Right. Well, I already have people there, but I don't have my advantage, and I can't leave. So I'll bonus action, do the steady aim again. I will aim at that, and I will go ahead and attack with advantage. That's going to be a 25.
Which definitely hits.
And 8 damage for the blade and sneak. Wow, oh my gosh. 20 points of piercing damage, magical piercing damage. End of turn.
Slender.
Yeah. Time to move up. Autobots roll out. I don't want to crowd the hallway, so I'll move here for 30. And hold my action to smack with the blood spear if the other wraith happens to pop up. But I don't want to crowd too much, so I'm going to stay here.
Okay. He is going to appear here. While this one is going to attack Serenity.
Sentinel.
Okay. So this attack still happens. And now you get your Sentinel strike in.
Also uncanny dodge if the damage goes through.
So damage will be normal, but I will half it. That's gonna hit.
Okay.
Hey, DM. Did you retract the full amount of damage and then hit half, or allow the damage to go through and hit half? Because right now I have the full damage plus half.
No idea. I just clicked half and then clicked apply.
Okay. Okay. So for future, if you roll it and then do half, it applies the normal damage, and then it adds half more to it. So you have to retract it. That's fine. It was 9, so I take 9 back, and then I take 4. You okay? I got it. Don't worry.
Fair enough. So yes, it takes the damage, and then it's going to do second strike.
That me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there's a 16.
Mm-hmm.
So that's doing
So
full damage.
There you go. This is why I stay stealth, everybody. The one time I take a bonus action attack, it's not going to end well. The last time I ever do it.
Okay, but that is the end of their turn. Amira.
Bonk.
Very
Still
nice.
standing
Very
in this.
nice.
That misses. That is my turn.
Saya?
Oh, no, wait. Fuck. No, I've done it now, too late.
No, go on. What do you want to do?
I wanted to move to here.
Yeah, that's easy enough done. It's just repositioning.
I can't. No, thanks.
So, Saya.
Okay. This is the other guy that disappeared before and reappeared, right?
It's one of them.
Or... Oh, God. Okay, Jack is right there. Okay, just for ha-has, I don't know if this is gonna do anything. I don't think it will. Because he's a ghosty ghost. I'm gonna try it, though.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage. It seems to have an effect on him.
Oh, great! And now he can't move.
Well, he can move. He just can't take reactions.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's what I meant. In that case, it's an opportunity attack a reaction,
Yes.
so he can't take that if I move, right?
No. Because he can't take reactions.
Okay, cool. This is a very hard position to play in, not gonna lie. Okay. I'm good.
Okay, Esmeralda's turn. Where is she? She's down there. She can see... Can she see him? Yeah, she can just about see him. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, coming up to here. They've got the guy over their handle. It's this guy that is a problem. So we're going to go smack him. Very nice. Very nice. We take damage when it's actually hitting. Oh, the first time today all 3 attacks hit. It's glorious.
Yay, Esmeralda!
They just need to find their stride, ramp it up.
Oh, it was very much the moment of like, oh, this is annoying. Use the rage. But that's everything they can
Classes in the barbarian.
do. Actually, again, to keep the... Oh, wait, no, she can't. She used all the movement to get to there. I was about to be like, she rearranges, but it's like, she can't do that. Aurora.
Moving kitty. She is going to move. Okay. Up here. Can I get over here? Okay, it just is not letting me there. And you can bonk. Power of bonk be with her.
The power of bonk be with us all, child.
Power of bonk was with her once. Well, I will move right here then so as to not block the rest of the hallway. And that's me.
Alright then, Jack.
Take a step back.
Yeah?
Draw a card.
Because that is very doable.
That's why I couldn't see anything. I had my thing set to reactions. Which one's a miss?
Man's taking risks.
Second card. Risk it for a biscuit.
That one is going to hit. Alright then. Goes down. One more to go.
This action moving king.
Get him,
Probably
King.
gonna be able to take a bonk. 10, 15. There. Come on, king. One good bonk. So close. We'll take it.
We take every bit that we can get. Oh, he's gone. And with that, King splatters the last of these warriors into the stone below,
Fuck yeah,
body
King.
disintegrating. With that, combat is over. Initiative over.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, I could use a very long rest. I am pretty much out of spell slots.
The last time I don't hide.
Been worse, but be okay.
I'm definitely feeling it, but I'm also almost completely out of spells as well. But I will be all right.
Yeah, out of character, I've got a 1 second level spell slot left. I have 1/3 level spell slot left. I don't know. Actually, the last time we played without a, did we get a rest or not? Because I know you use
No.
sorcery points.
No. And I took them off your. I took them out of your thing. So whatever you have is what you have. I managed your resources whenever I used them.
Okay. Yeah, so a long rest would be good.
Amira is like bloodied. I'm not feeling great. A sit down might be nice.
I think maybe taking a break is the best course of action currently.
Alright, now let's find a room. We can sit down, rest up a little bit. I don't think we want to be staying here for a long rest, though. I don't think we want to be sleeping here.
I agree, but I'm also worried how long it's going to take to get through this place. Seems like it's not just the first, second, or just the third floor. It seems like it's all of them.
Sonder, could I ask for some good berries? Is that a cantrip? If it's not a cantrip, no, don't do it.
Yeah, I don't have any first level spell slots left. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
You can upcast good berry. It just makes more berries.
Yeah, why not? Go for it. I'll make it a second level spell so you have like, hold on,
20
where
berries.
is it? Yeah, you can eat the entire thing. There you go. So, 20 HP. Eat it all, like a salad. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Your berry
Here I
salad.
was thinking, and here I was thinking good berry pancakes.
Yum.
That is an idea.
Hey,
the
there's a
magic
kitchen
get cooked?
downstairs.
Does the magic get cooked out of them if you cook them, or is it like not work like that?
Maybe something to experiment with.
Sounded
Definitely.
we are making good berry muffins.
If we can find some ingredients, absolutely.
To be fair, you're already... Oh, go for it.
Oh, nothing. I was just gonna say that pretty much restored me, except for 1 HP.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
You're pretty much about halfway, or at least over halfway, exploring. We already cleared out the first floor. I think we have one room left on this floor. Maybe two. And then there's just one more floor.
Like I said, without spell slots, I'm pretty useless. She looks to Jack. She looks to Jack. I only need... DM, define a short rest. That's like an hour or two,
That's an
right?
hour. Yeah.
She's gonna look at Jack and go, We've done this before for a long rest. At least for the magical users. I only need 4 hours. I will get all my magic back.
It is also only midday, so you can't take a long rest yet.
Oh, see, I didn't know that part. Never mind. JK.
I'm so tired. I don't know.
Well, it wouldn't
You can't tell me
be
when to sleep.
it wouldn't be the first time that we've slept in a haunted house. Right, Saya?
That is valid. Aurora and I have slept in haunted places before.
Not by choice, though. Not by my choice, at least.
Yeah. Amira's just looking at you two as if to be like, what the actual fuck?
Just looked needs Amira. Just everybody got tired while we were going through the murder house, and
Went into the murder house?
It's a long story, but here we are.
and the Thorn children are saved. They've been put to rest.
Okay, well, good for them. But you went into the... I am too injured to deal with this bullshit right now. I need to sit down.
Aurora just over there completely innocent, like it was no big deal. Just, yeah, we did. We lived.
Go for it, Saya.
You go. You go first. I don't have anything important to say.
Let's get out of this hallway. Let's get ourselves into at least one of the bedrooms. Take a moment, lick our wounds. Take a bit of a break. Take out this last floor.
There's a bedroom over on the right. I believe it had 2 beds. He looks to Amira with a bit of a question in his voice. Like there were 2 beds, right?
I think so.
we can all just sit on the sides of the beds or lean on each other if we need to, but I think it's pretty defensible.
Let's go there then.
Sorry.
Are we moving back? What are we doing? What's the plan?
Going
We're
into this
staying
bedroom,
here, we're
apparently.
taking a break, licking our wounds, and then we're gonna be finishing off. Taking a look at what this place has to offer.
So, what we equivalently going to do a short rest?
Yeah, pretty much. Spend an hour in here. Everyone lick their own wounds. Jack will be helping anyone who is terribly injured, like Sonder and Amira and Saya.
This is a fucking robot that's unharmed.
Not my fault that they don't like to hit things that aren't living.
Do
Do you have a
better.
lost help?
I'll have Esmeralda use one of her hit dice. I don't remember what her hit dice are, but I will find it.
She's a
Oh,
fighter.
yeah,
it's a
fighter?
D10.
Yeah. Paladins also D10.
No, she has D8.
Rogue?
I'm assuming Ranger.
Oh, Ranger. That's a better call.
I thought she was a, oh my god, what is it called? A blade singer.
If that's a wizard, which would be a D6.
Yeah. So right now it sounds like they're, I don't know. Well, I mean, it could be its own thing too.
But also fair.
Saya's
No,
not
no, it's
injured.
not.
She just needs magic.
D-
Just
This
to-
one, we find out they're
Which you
warlock.
don't get on a short rest.
No, you don't.
So like,
I know
am I
that
able
much.
to roll hit dice or no, DM?
Hmm?
Am I allowed to roll hit dice now or no?
I mean, yeah, if you're taking a short rest.
I'm making sure I get one.
I like Kitty. I like seriously.
Yeah, so I can. Really? That's what I got?
I'm not gonna roll because I don't need to.
Completely fair.
Oh,
But
do I just heal all the way up, or do I use save hit dice? Yeah, I'll do one more. Fuck it.
just to confirm, we are taking the short rest here, right?
I mean,
Yeah. Well, we already all rolled, so it's happened.
You're definitely taking a short rest now.
It has happened.
Well, okay.
There's no going back.
But in fairness, Saya, because you're not sitting there tending wounds like other people. If you want to do things while they are short resting, you're more than welcome to.
Like what?
Leave, explore, search the room.
No, I'll stay here. I'll get mad if I go off on my own.
Okay then. I think we push on until we finish this floor. I think finishing this floor is a nice place to end the episode. So, you've had your hour. You've healed. You've got quick bandages and made sure to wrap yourself up. And it's now the case of moving on.
Where else do we have to go? We have to go south now. Oh no, wait. We have this one.
North and to the right.
Yeah.
And technically north and to the left. You went into the room, but you didn't search it.
That's also
don't-
valid.
I think we searched this room either.
We did. Remember, we were looking underneath the carpet. This is the room that Saya found the dragon in.
The suit dragon.
Yeah, the baby dragon.
You're welcome.
Alright then. So, both rooms are in similar levels of disrepair. But they appear to be, both of them, the quarters for the actual knights and the paladins that lived here.
Jack's gonna take a look around this room on the right. See if there's any hidden stashes, any loose wall pieces or floor pieces, anything like that.
Of course, investigation check.
Well, he's gonna look for any decent pieces of not like eroded or corroded metals. Specifically iron or steel. We'll burn another flash genius.
Okay. So with that, Jack, the majority of the room is very much the same as the rest of the house. It's essentially been ransacked by someone and left in a complete state of disrepair. There isn't any armor here. That would be the main source of any kind of metal that you were really thinking of. And you're kind of left just picking through essentially rubble.
Fair enough.
Amira and Sonda, I'm assuming you're doing the same for the other room.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay then. Investigation checks then.
This spell lasts for an hour, so I'm gonna use it on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do Fox's Cunning, so I have advantage on intelligence checks.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get advantage on my investigation.
That you would.
Awesome. Dirty 20.
Okay.
15.
So, between the two of you, pushing through the rubble past whatever you can find, you find a small wooden cache. Essentially a wooden lockbox. The lock on it well since blown through.
Guessing that there's nothing in there, but might as well check anyways.
In a protective casing, you find 4 vials.
Are they filled with anything, or are they just empty?
No, they like taking them out to inspect them. The liquid inside is very syrupy. As you move it back, it's thick, it's viscous, and it looks like liquefied iron.
Interesting. It could
Is
be
this-
mercury. What kind
I
of
was gonna-
check would it be? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ray.
It probably isn't because I don't know how to describe holy water, but is it holy water?
Oh no, this is
Okay.
well, water, holy water just looks like water. Whereas this looks like
Okay,
syrup.
I don't know if that was a flavor thing. Okay.
No, you're all good. So there are multiple ways of testing this. If you have proficiency in alchemy's tools, you can do a check using alchemy's tools to see what this is. If you want to, you can dip your finger in, take a taste, and do an arcana check.
One of those is not preferable, but I only have a herbalism kit. I'm not proficient with an alchemist's kit.
If I remember correctly, there is also a DC in the herbalist kit to identify potions. It's just higher.
We can totally try, because I am not sticking my finger in that, nor am I putting it in my body until I have figured out what the fuck it is. What was that, Ray?
Are you proficient in herbalist kit?
I am.
No, not you. Amira.
Oh, rip. Ignore me.
Because if you are proficient, then you can aid. If you're not, you have no idea how to use the tools and couldn't help even if you wanted to.
Okay, I didn't know if it was gonna be some... basically me being around a Vistani and seeing weird shit.
Oh no, this is Sonder using a kit, specifically like a set of tools. So if you don't know how to use them, then you can't help.
Okay.
You're essentially just looking over his shoulder being like, ooh, that looks weird.
Okay.
So Sonder, this will be a wisdom check, adding your proficiency, because you are proficient with the healer's kit.
Okay. So then that's a +9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You don't want to do Jack's tried and true method of just sticking your hand in?
That's plan B if Sonder can't identify it.
Oof. As it's still a 22.
Plan B
Okay.
it is.
Sonder. Takes you a little bit of poking, a little bit of pushing, testing it against different things within your kit, but you are able to identify these potions. You have 4
Gimme.
potions of invulnerability.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god.
And I'm going to add those to your inventory.
Oh, you're doing it. Okay, cool.
I mean,
Then will
you can do
delete
it if you
those.
want, if you've started.
I just put potions up, and that's as far as I got. So I will delete those later. Okay, yeah, no, he kind of just like looks up at Amira with like wide eyes and just blinks and is like, I don't understand how this wasn't taken. These are amazing. These are potions of invulnerability.
What?
That's wild. I mean, like, this whole place has been like ransacked. You would think somebody would take these, even if it's just to get them like checked by either a potion maker or somebody else in the vicinity. This is insane.
I guess if you don't know what you're looking for, it can be overlooked.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but I don't know, maybe I'm just too curious for my own good, but I would take it to get appraised. See if anybody could figure it out if I couldn't. But now that we do have this, we can give them out to the group. I would guess probably the most up close and personal fighters. So you and Aurora and Esmeralda, and I would say
Yourself?
I mean you do make a good point. But let's
I'll
take
say
this
that
back
by
to
this point, when you're saying like, let's take this back to the others have finished their investigation of the other room. So they've completely picked it clean and they're starting to come back as you're coming out to meet them.
hell yeah. Okay. So yeah, Sonder is just very excitedly like speed walks up to the rest of the group with the chest, or with the box with the bottles in it, and he just very wide smile. I found 4 potions of invulnerability.
You will see Jack's eyes light up as at first, like, he doesn't know how to react, but then his smile start to grow on his face. Huh. And you're sure they're potions of invulnerability?
I did test them. I have a herbalism kit. So I studied it for a little bit, and I promise you, I believe I figured it out. Of course, you can obviously investigate them yourself. I'm not
trust
saying
you,
that,
Sonder.
that my word is law or anything, but I'm pretty sure I figured it out.
Believe you, Sonder. That is fantastic, actually. If you don't mind, I'd like to allocate one of those.
Of course. Absolutely. He'll hand one over to Jack.
I need it right now. It's not going to be for me. Ideally, it's going to be a wedding gift for Irina. Before the whole wedding thing. Ideally, if she's not a vampire now, if she takes that, it'd be pretty hard for her to become one.
That is fair. Let me check something really fast. Question for DM.
Mm-hmm.
Is vampirism technically a curse?
I don't believe so.
Damn it.
Because it's not something that you can take away with lycanthropy. Lycanthropy. Because it's pretty much the thing of once you're a vampire, you're a vampire.
Damn it. I figured, but I just wanted to make sure.
Isn't it like a form of like just undead essentially?
Mm-hmm.
You have to die to be a vampire.
So resurrection wouldn't work?
I mean, if you killed a vampire and then used the body, but
Would it
isn't there a
resurrect back
time
as a
parameter on that?
vampire?
I mean, I have a feeling if it, I mean, it's already dead, so you're just killing something that's already dead. You need to more like kill it and then find some sort of spell that changes it, like wish or something.
I have a spell called reincarnate that might help. You can touch a dead humanoid or a piece of a humanoid, so it doesn't say whether or not they can be undead or not.
That might work, because that does change it.
They do change into a different person. Their soul is still the same, their personality is still the same, they just look different.
Are vampires humanoids?
They are classed as undead.
So that
So
spell
no.
won't work. So then wish is the only thing that would work. And not double spell. Unless that's if she's already a vampire. You know, that's if she's already a
Comes down to
vampire.
semantics, though.
What do you mean?
Because technically speaking, if they became a vampire within the time restraints of, say, revivify, not so much revivify because a minute, raise dead. Technically speaking, If they're
No, I
within
think-
that
no, I think-
3-day time period.
I think a vampire just overwrites it.
Fair enough.
Everything. That's. I mean, I don't know. DM. I mean, fucking world says otherwise, but that's how I
True
take it. It's like,
resurrection?
nope. This is. Well, true resurrection might work.
Phrase that is return a dead creature you touch to life, provided it has been dead no longer than 10 days.
So it's gonna rise it as a undead.
But undead's not life.
Yeah, it is. Look at it, the city
Oh,
of
this
extinction.
spell can't return an undead creature to life, it says it.
Oh, there you
Nope.
go.
That answers my question.
Cement. Well, let's take what we have. Let's keep moving. Standing here isn't going to fix anything.
No, let's head up to the next floor.
I just hope Irina's okay.
She's fine. She's gonna be alright.
Faster we move, the faster we find out.
Sonder kind of takes Amira's hand and gives it a very hard squeeze.
She'll be okay. He's not gonna hurt her, he prizes her too much.
I'm just, worried.
Okay. As you all begin heading up a very familiar set of spiral staircase, that is where we are going to end today's session. With next week you exploring the 3rd and the 4th floor of Argynvostholt. But thank you everyone so much for joining today. We are 20 Sides of Failure. We stream live every Friday 7 PM EST, or if you can't catch us because of time zones or other kind of business, we submit the VODs every Tuesday up onto the YouTube channel of the same name. And all I have left to say is thank you to my lovely players, and a good night to you all.
Good night.
Bye.